I think in the NFL, knowledge is power, and you try to get knowledge by whatever means. This quote was said by Steve Sabol. I use the following sources to help me with my presentation: BrainyQuote.com, ProFootballTalk.NBCSports.com, JustFines.com, UnderstandingAmericanFootball.com, Deadline.com, History.com, IBTimes.com, MMAMania.com, NFL.com, ProFootballTalk.NBCSports.com, and NFLCommunications.com. Hi, my name is Stepchinski, and I'm going to be talking about the NFL. The first main point that I'm going to be talking about is the rules of the NFL. The second point I'm going to be talking about is the Super Bowl, and the third point is how the NFL gives back. So without knowing the rules of football in the NFL, it can seem like a messy collage of brutality among the players. So starting with the rules of the NFL, they just put in a new rule that deals with the defenseless player. It's to protect the player from it protects the defenseless player from the defense because they were getting injured from catching the ball and not having any way to prepare for the impact. The defense was using their helmet to lead with the tackle, and it was just injuring too many players. The penalty for this rule is a 15-yard penalty and a fine. Jasper Brinkley received a $21,000 fine, and many other players have received a fine around this amount. Within the rules of the NFL are the ways to score. The first way to score is a touchdown. This happens when a team runs or catches the ball in the other team's end zone. It's worth 6 points. After a touchdown, the team gets an extra point. You can get 1 extra point from kicking the ball through the other team's uprights, or 2 points for running or catching the ball in the other team's end zone. Third way to score in the NFL is a field goal. You kick the ball through the opposing team's uprights for 3 points. And then the last way to score in the NFL is a safety. This comes from the defense tackling the offense in the offense's own end zone for 2 points. After playing the season and using all those rules, it leads to the NFL's championship game. This championship game is called the Super Bowl. The first Super Bowl was January 15th, 1967, and it's when the Packers beat the Chiefs. It's the ultimate goal of the players, and many players put the Super Bowl above themselves. Joe Green said, "Even when I was playing, I never thought much about the individual honors. I wanted to go to the Super Bowl." And Troy Vincent said, "There is no future. This is the season. Get to the Super Bowl." Super Bowl 48 had 111.5 million viewers, making it the most watched show ever. And the teams were supposed to be evenly matched. It had a strong Denver Broncos team against a strong Seattle Seahawks defense. The defense proved to be too much for the Broncos, and it was 22-0 at halftime and 43-8 at the final score. From the money that the NFL gets and that the players get, they've tried to find ways to give back to the community. The first way that the NFL gives back to the community is when the NFL partnered with the American Cancer Society. Players in the NFL accessorize with pink things like towels and gloves and the coin toss. Those items are donated, and the money goes towards American Cancer Society. A woman from Staten Island said, "That night, for the first time ever, I gave myself a self-breast exam. She was diagnosed with breast cancer 2 weeks later." Another way that this NFL gives back is the Salute to Service campaign. During the month of November, the NFL, during certain games, donates $300 for every point scored during those specific games. Last year, they donated over $800,000, and the players wear camouflage accessories. So during the excitement of the season, the NFL wants to give back before the big games. So in summary, we learned about the rules, the Super Bowl, and how the NFL gives back. Without the NFL, a substantial amount of money would be lost for these campaigns, and many Americans would have nothing to do on Sundays. Thank you.